The Earth we know is dying. With the inevitable migration to second Earth, there is still a need for protection. Protection from enemies remaining on this world, as well as the next. Your Special Forces combat experience will prove instrumental as the intergalactic military begins its recruitment into a new army of soldiers equipped to protect and serve second Earth. It's called the Space Ranger Program. It's the development of so-called super soldiers, personnel that will be tasked with policing the universe from second Earth, as well as monitoring potential threats to the human population's new home. Once sworn in, you will be outfitted with armor, trained in hand-to-hand combat, and commissioned to a branch of this program. Your Armed Forces artillery experience will be upgraded within the Space Ranger program, and you will be privy to a new, technologically advanced weapon system. You'll fly in the most state-of-the-art advanced aircraft. The Space Rangers will be the pinnacle of advanced soldiers. Join the program today and be a part of Robert McGrady's vision for safety and security within space travel. The journey to second Earth is full of uncertainty and excitement, and the Space Rangers will be the brave men and women to lead us there, together.
We're here. All right, T-minus 10 seconds to visual contact. Anyone have eyes on the payload?
100 meters north.
Seconds to detonation.
We're off.
It's the Space Ranger program.
You're kidding. You're kidding, right? You're not kidding.
What?
You know what?
Why is this such a bad idea?
I didn't say it was a bad idea.
Then what's with the attitude?
It's just... You're retired, Dee. What more do the Marines have to offer you? We've talked about this.
Yeah, well, I guess we need to talk about it again. You know this isn't what I am, this is who I am.
Yeah, well... I guess I just hoped that you would change.
After Sylvain...
You didn't sleep for a month. Not without any help. The night terrors, your depression...
You don't know what I saw out there.
You're right, I don't. And thank God I never will. We're in peacetime, Dee. What do you think they want to use the Space Rangers for? You know what? Do whatever the hell you want.
You don't mean that.
You're right. Because God forbid you're not as good as you thought you were back then, because that's happened too. My boat? Leave it there. But you never expected me to go along with this anyway, did you?
Scotch.
Sup, D? How you holding up out there?
I'm fine.
Seems like you've been spending a lot of time in the flux room.
What, are you monitoring me now?
Ezra told me to keep an eye on you, that's all I'm doing. For real though, you alright?
I'm lonely. I just keep waiting for someone to show up, and yet here I am, still. Speaking of Ezra.
Decommission.
Lovely.
Be patient.
That's easy for you to say. Where the hell are you anyway?
Far, far away from you. I can tell you that. Look, you know we can't talk about where we...
Our locations. I know. It's just... You and the Rangers have the entire universe, and here I am stuck on this fucking farm.
It's kind of the definition of the word exile, is it not?
Any word on McGrady?
Not yet. We're still in a wait-and-see sort of situation. At least until we know it's safe for us to come out of hiding. When I hear something, you'll hear it too, yeah?
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for the check-in. Who the hell are you?
Greetings, Dakota.
I asked you a question.
I am an intelligent, cybernetically enhanced organism, created for the purpose of the secure and untraceable transfer of information and covert material.
All right. What do I call you?
You may call me Sci.
All right, Sci. So what, you have some classified information?
That is correct.
So you're not here to bring me home?
I am afraid not.
Who sent you?
The General, of course.
McGrady. McGrady sent you. And for what purpose exactly?
My internal systems protocol does not allow me to answer that question at this time.
Internal protocol? Really? So what, McGrady doesn't trust the Space Ranger program anymore?
I sense your disappointment.
Damn right. I want you to pull McGrady back in because I want back in the mix.
Perhaps you'd like to speak with General McGrady yourself.
Hello, Ranger. I'm glad you made the trip.
General?
You'll have to forgive my appearance. My human body failed me many years ago, and what you see now is a projection of myself. One that can survive endless life cycles up here in the cosmos.
Okay, I'm confused. After the last mission, the Terra Elders forced the Space Rangers into exile. You calling me here, that violates that agreement, does it not?
In a way.
But you agreed to their terms.
Well, it just so happens that to understand the future, you must learn to discern the past. Sci, bringing you here today to meet me will not jeopardize the Elders' agreement. You, Cullen, and Scotch are still very much exiled, even as we stand here today.
Yeah, but how?
We're interacting within a new ephemeral flux realm.
Momentary? You mean like time travel? So what, this isn't real?
To you and me, it's very real. To the Elders, as long as they cannot access the codec of this place, it's as if our meeting never existed in the past and has yet to happen in the future. It also makes the present difficult to locate, even to their all-seeing eyes.
You mentioned understanding the past.
It's imperative, yes.
Whose?
Yours. Tell me, Dakota, do you recall your introduction into the Space Ranger program? The inception of a so-called super soldier was never something that I could keep secret on Second Earth. So I traveled far and wide for an ideal location for my work. Within deep space, I created the first Space Ranger suit myself. It was constructed of alloy and intermixed fused metals. It became the strongest substance known to man. You were my first replicant. You were created with the purpose of protecting mankind, but the Elders required proof. They wanted to see the Space Ranger program in action, and so I sent you to the planet Moneth. Your mission there was simple. You were to locate and eliminate certain marked assets, which were nothing more than my prior failed attempts at your very creation. You see, as with anything worth doing, the beginning of the Space Ranger program was humble and dangerous, but with you, I got the design perfect. Your codec was complex and quick to adapt. You were capable of acting as both human and cybernetic. You were strong, yet also manageable. You were exactly what this universe needed to survive threats from other realms. And like any creator beholding his most wondrous device, I couldn't wait to unleash your potential.
Wait, so there were Rangers before my time?
Ventures. Exiled Rangers, really. They became captivated with this idea that they were created as all-powerful soldiers, and such shouldn't be bound by unequal counterparts, even if these were the very same beings that created their existence.
So every Ranger before me revolted against you?
Precisely.
And you sent me in there to what? Kill them?
Eliminate.
And Scotch? Cullen? What about them?
As I said, you were the first. I called you the Origin Ranger. Your creation paved the way for the program to exist.
Okay, so why is it that I don't remember any of this?
It was part of your Origin protocol. We wiped your memory of any mission data as a fail-safe in case you rejected the program as the others before you had.
All right, so why bring me here and tell me all this?
Dakota, I know you are unhappy where you are now. You're spending countless hours in the original Flux realm, reliving happy memories from your past on Earth. I'm sorry for all of this, I am. But we've come so far in ephemeral theory.
Meaning what?
Meaning, if we could send you back in time, would you agree to it?
And what would I get out of doing that?
You get to go back home.
Welcome, Dakota.
Where's the general?
It would be unwise for the General to spend too much time inside of any given flux realm,
Why is that?
because the Terra Elders could be watching.
Okay, so what is this place?
This room is called an augmented reality chamber. It harnesses the technology that allows us to perform the ephemeral time leap.
Okay, so how does it work? I just travel back into time, relive the past, then come back and tell you what I saw?
Exactly.
Okay, and so what am I looking for back there?
For now, you're observing only. We need you to recall the events that unfolded during the Origin mission.
So what, I just stand there and watch myself?
Until General McGrady gives us permission to interact with the past, yes.
All right, let's just do this. Wait, is this gonna hurt or?
Not if you stay absolutely still during the transfer.
Completely still. Got it. Fire it up. All right, I'm here, I think. Tell me what I'm looking for.
There's a chamber ahead. You should see a stairwell.
I see it.
Next, you should see the projection of yourself engaged in a heated exchange with another ranger.
Spot on. Any idea what we're arguing about?
The codec is very old and too complex for my system to decipher at this time. Run diagnostics. Diagnostics complete. How are you feeling, Dakota?
Like I got kicked in the nuts, if I had nuts.
Nuts. I see. You require nourishment?
No, that's not... Never mind.
We should get you back to your home at once.
So did you see all of that? What did it all mean?
I recorded the data within a memory bank and uploaded it to General McGrady's secure server. His instructions were that after the ephemeral time jump, you be returned home to await further instruction.
Which home? McGrady told me he'd send me back to my real home, not that fucking farm in the middle of nowhere.
I sense you are unhappy.
Unhappy?
My ship is ready for the trip to Second Earth.
D Rizzle, what's shaking?
Don't call me that.
Rough day? You know I'm always down for a talk.
Yeah, well, today was different.
Different how?
McGrady came to see me. Well, technically I went to him. What do you know about what he's calling an ephemeral time jump?
I heard of an ephemeral flux realm, but not time jump. From what I can recall, it's like the space between stars. It's there, but you can never really get to it. It's kind of like the horizon on Earth.
You know, after everything that happened the last time the Rangers were together, don't you think it's strange that you and Cullen aren't here?
What do you mean?
I mean, why is it that I'm stuck here and you two still have work to do?
I wouldn't call distant observation tower maintenance work.
Yeah, well, still.
How long have I been knowing you, D? If there's something you want me to look at, just say it.
There has to be consequences of going back.
Well, sure.
Like what?
The flux realm is biosocial. Any connection you harness within it can stick permanently. So in theory, if you were to go back and change anything, you could set off a chain of events that no one saw coming.
I see. And how would you know if that happens?
Routine. Say you walk to the same spot every day. If you were to go back and something was different, that'd be a telltale sign for sure.
All right, well, I need a real drink. Thanks for the intel, Scotch.
No problem. Thought you had it bad. I'm on a dry planet.
I remember when those weren't there. The trees.
The seeds. I remember asking you if you thought they would grow. You said yes. I said no.
I win.
I know you're not real.
It's the beauty of the flux realm. I'm as real as you want me to be. It's funny, they tried to make this Earth just like the old one. Didn't take, though. New world, same problems.
Why aren't you mad at me now?
What would being mad accomplish here? It wouldn't erase the past. What should be just simply won't be. Now there's just what is.
What happened to you? I mean, after I left.
I lived. I died. I never got off Earth after it came crashing down on us.
Did you? Oh, I don't know if I want to know.
I met somebody. She wasn't you. But, she caused some scars, so we made some memories. What about you? Was the program all you hoped it would be?
Honestly, I don't know.
Does Scotch know you spend so much time with me? A dead guy?
I like looking back. That's all.
Looking back? The past can't sew you up, D. You gotta do that where you're at now.
Jax.
Hey, Dakota. You okay? What's with the strange look all over your face?
Do you notice anything different about the sky?
I can't say that I have, no.
So nothing's different to you?
Apart from the storm clouds? Not really.
Have you noticed anyone around? Like, anyone at all?
Sorry, no. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm fine. Just let me know if you see anyone, okay?
I sure will.
Dakota,
What are you doing here?
General McGrady wishes to speak with you.
How did me going back change things?
I don't understand.
Don't bullshit me. I saw the sky. Ephemeral time jump, cause and effect. So what's changed?
Well, perhaps the General can help you answer that question.
All right. But I want you to take me back to Ranger Archives first.
As you wish. My ship awaits.
Greetings, Dakota.
Archives, I want to see the files on the Origin Space Ranger program.
Certainly.
The rogue mission. Who all was present?
Besides yourself, 2 Rangers and a 3rd entity.
And who was the entity?
Unknown.
All right, the rogue Rangers, what was their mission?
Access denied.
Archives, who locked these files?
Access denied.
Archives, who created these files?
Henry McGrady.
If McGrady created these files, he's the only one that can hide them. Archives, I want you to back all this data up and send an encryption package to my personal file deck.
Very well. Encryption password?
Scotch.
Anything else?
Actually, there is. The last time I was here, General McGrady briefed Cullen on the Terra Elders. That meeting was kept secret from me. Why?
Would you like to access those memory banks now?
Is that even possible? I thought those files were locked.
Access granted.
Granted. By who?
Cullen Murphy.
Archives, please play the files.
This mission, people are afraid of themselves, afraid of their own reality, their feelings most of all. Does it even exist? I don't know. But this mission is the last chance to preserve a sense of peace in the Flux realm. If Cassius is destroyed, and humans find out what this place really is, it's over.
So, Cullen knew about the Terra Elders before any of us. Archives, continue playing the files.
And peace rarely lasts very long. They were perfect beings, a species of perfect entities, flawless in every way. They lived on an ancient planet in Andromeda, all but 3 of them, that is. That's all there are left, 3 elders.
So, McGrady and Cullen weren't exactly working together. Maybe McGrady was choosing sides and Cullen wanted me to know. This just isn't adding up. Archives, save these files to the same encryption packages.
Will there be anything else?
Not right now. The General can answer for the rest.
Why is it that life can only be understood backwards, yet we are forced to live it forwards? How was your trip to the archives? Psi's internal modulator does not allow for secrets.
Why did you lock my origin files?
Ranger, I need you to go back in and do something for me. Something with far-reaching consequences.
Which is?
I need you to go back and stop the Space Ranger program from ever existing.
And why would I do that?
Because it's the only way for you to go home. Your real home.
All right. How?
By destroying the person who created the Origin program in the first place.
You like shit.
What are you doing here?
Last time we talked, sounded like you needed a friend.
But the elders, what about the exile?
You know I know my way around the rules. Besides, there's something I want to show you.
All right. Come in.
Ready to have your mind blown? After we talked last time, I could tell something was up. So, I got the treasure map out and started digging. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I found on a secure transceiver, triple encrypted, behind 2 firewalls. This shit, someone made it almost impossible to find. Almost. I was doing my observation rounds and I made a detour. Once I got in, I only had a few minutes to download the files, but I looked into them when I got back. The exile, it never existed.
I don't follow.
After we blew up the mining station, the Terra Elders met with McGrady. I'm guessing they were threatening to wipe us off the map, but McGrady made a deal to buy himself some time. But in order to keep it a secret...
He exiled us to keep us from asking questions.
Exactly.
So what is he hiding?
I'm guessing the Terra Elders didn't just want the 3 of us off planet. They wanted the entire program wiped clean. Ezra got decommissioned. No one, and I mean no one, knows where Cullen is.
So that would mean that McGrady would have to find a way to travel back in time to prevent the Rangers from ever existing.
Bingo. And get this. McGrady had a hidden file. Some private blockchain with a strange name.
Origin?
How did you know that?
I told you I met with him? Yeah, well, he had me go back through an ephemeral time jump. Something's changed, because the sky is different here now.
Where'd he send you?
Back to the start of the Ranger program.
You were there?
I was the first. The program was called...
Origin.
Exactly. Anyway, there were these rogue Rangers and they started a mutiny against McGrady, and I was there. An argument started between me and one of the others, a fight ensued, and I killed him.
What was the argument about?
I don't know. McGrady had my memory wiped just in case the mission went south and I decided to leave the program.
You know that's a cop-out. He wiped your memory so you wouldn't know why you were really there.
Okay, so the Terra Elders want the Ranger program gone. McGrady knows how to do that, but he needs me to do it. So what do I do?
In a theory, you do what he asks and you save our asses. But messing with time and space and the time jump, those ephemeral minutes add up. You can end up changing some shit that you can't put back.
Like the idea that the Ranger program was ever created.
More than that. You and me, we could never exist. I've got to get back. I don't want to overstay and risk getting spotted.
So, what do I do?
Go back, find out what the argument was about. See if McGrady's on the up and up. Maybe we can get some info to the Terra Elders. Buy ourselves some grace.
Welcome back, Dakota. Remember, be as still as you can.
Orders are orders, Ranger. The mission is simple. We infiltrate the base, scan for potential threats, and report back. That's it.
There's no fucking way McGrady would send us in here blind.
It doesn't matter. There's a difference between orders and opinions. And yours doesn't matter.
Can you not see it? The General is gonna brainwash us to do his dirty work. We aren't soldiers, we're fucking software.
If you want to sabotage this mission, you'll have to do it without me. Now fall in line or fall off the mission.
Fucking hell, last man standing then, yeah? Better make it quick before the others want in on the action.
Diagnostics.
Fuck that. Why did you take me out?
My apologies, but you seem to be mistaken.
What is McGrady hiding? And you're a synthetic, so I don't want to hear the Babe in the Woods routine.
Perhaps that's a question best suited to be asked directly to the General.
Or me. Who the hell are you? Eventually, but not here. Do you know who I am? Should I? I've been here longer than General McGrady, the migration to Andromeda, even the Space Ranger program itself. You're a Terra Elder. So you're here to kill me. Kill you? No. That's not what we do. We're creators. Now, humans, they're the ones that possess the affinity to destroy. I was human once. But my husband made it possible for this future to exist. A neuro inhibitor. That's right. He and son Aiden are the fathers of space travel. As a reward for my part in the story, I was awarded a seat at the table. One of 3. Okay, so how did you know how to find me? How did you know what we were doing? We know all, and we see through. See through what? Everything. I'm not here to harm you. I'm here to help you. Help me. General McGrady did make a deal with us once the mining station was destroyed. But it wasn't what you're thinking. He offered the Space Ranger program as a sacrifice. That's why he wanted me to go back. Cover his tracks. But why? His reputation. Imagine the damage he would do to his name if word got out that General McGrady acted in his own best interest, and not that of the human race. Kill the Space Ranger program and he kills us too. Clean slate. Now, as you know, I could end this problem with a flick of a wrist. But that isn't what I'm going to do. You want me to do it? You must. The universe requires it. And if I fail? When the elders must act, they do. And we've reset civilizations before. It's painful, but it can be done. All right, I'll do it. I'll go back and take McGrady out before he can destroy the program, but if I do, I want your word that no harm will come to us.
Scotch and Colin?
They're my friends.
I tell you what. If you can get to McGrady before he can get to you, it can't hurt your chances.
What about Cy? Won't he just tell McGrady that you showed up?
Dakota?
Get me in front of the general.
The general? Now?
That is your job.
Time is running out, Ranger.
I'm ready.
Something you're not telling me?
No, just eager to get back into action. I'm close to finding the threat in the time jump. I'll take him out. That is my mission.
Very well. Godspeed, Ranger.
I won't be long.
Fucking hell, last man standing then, yeah? Better make it quick before the others want in on the action.
Give it up, McGrady. I know it's you.
You're smarter than we give you credit for, Ranger.
You kill me, and Rangers never existed.
Maybe too smart.
Are you ready?
Jax?
You did good, Ranger. It's time to go home.
Home? But how did you... Who are you?
There were 3 of us elders. I've been watching you for a very long time.
Terra Elders.
Home it is, yeah?
I'm ready. But will I remember any of this when I get back?
No. I'm afraid not. Your mission is now complete, Dakota. Hold on to something, if you can.
Bree? Bree Rollins?
Yeah? Yeah, that's me.
Sign right here.
What is it?
They don't tell me shit. Thanks. Have a good one.
Yeah. How'd you know I'd be here?
You put me here, remember? Just following the rules. Where have you been?
Honestly, I have no clue. Feels like I just woke up from some strange dream.
Sounds nice.
If you say so. Can I ask you a question? You said you met someone. Does me keeping you here, does that keep you from being with her?
Funny thing about rules, they apply everywhere.
So, me keeping you here in my flux realm keeps you from going to her.
That's right.
Do you want to be with her? Should I let you go?
That's not my choice, Dee. Never was.
You should go.
Are you sure that's what you want?
Yeah. I had my chance to be with you, and I chose otherwise. She had you, and she should have the choice to have you still. I never should have kept you here like this. I was greedy. Sorry.
Don't be. I enjoy spending time with you here.
Wait. Will I ever see you again?
Space. It's a hell of a thing.
Who are you?
Look, you don't know me, but you did once.
How did you get here?
I'm here to show you that all of this turns into this.
Okay, so what does this have to do with me?
I'll show you.